Joined by head coach Curt Newsome of Emory Henry College football. And coach, let's jump right into it. Talk about a little bit of last year's season coming into this year. Had a good year, kind of a mixed year for you last year, and then what the holdover effect is coming forward for this season for those guys and the motivation you saw from them in spring practice.
Well, it was kind of like two seasons. We got off to an awful start. We were 1-4 and then won our last 5 games, and penalties played a factor in it and turnovers, and we did things that winning football teams don't do. And then the last 5 games, we turned into a pretty good football team. And hopefully there'll be some carryover from that. You'd like to think. Every season's a little bit different and a new football team, but we'd like to have some carryover from the stretch we played the last 5 games.
What do you think was the major key? You mentioned there you started 1-4 and then won 5 straight. What do you think was the key that kind of flipped the switch to allow you guys to be successful over those final few games?
I think we came together as a group. I think we were talented enough to win football games, and we weren't a football team, and I felt good about our ability. But I think we dug ourselves a hole, and we all came together. It says a lot about our senior leadership a year ago for them to not hang in there. It's hard for any football team to recover from 1-4 and win 5, but that was it. And getting back to the turnovers, we didn't turn the ball over as much, and we didn't have as many penalties. So we were just a better football team late.
I'm going to start a little bit different with you here when we talk about units. Let's go defensive side first here. You've got an all-conference first-teamer back in Davon Keith right there on your line. Talk a little bit about what you expect out of him, but also with the rest of that unit that I think was probably as big a key as your offense to returning or making a comeback from that 1-4 start to win those 5 games.
Yeah, I thought our defensive front overall was special. Davon Keith is a special football player. He's a special young man. We're very fortunate to have him. He's out of Columbia, South Carolina, and he's got 2 years to play, so we're excited about his future. Cash Jones up front, and then Josh Fleener. Those 3 at one time were the 3 leading tacklers with the defensive front. And then, Eric Johnson in the secondary and Justin Banks, we returned some guys back there, and Zach Manley comes back at linebacker. And I think towards the end of the season, we were playing very, very solid defense across the board. And with what we do on offense and our pace and tempo, it makes it a little bit difficult on a defense. But I thought they had, down the stretch, they were as good as anybody.
And you segued in right where I was going to go with offenses. We saw that pace really pick up last year. You had a couple guys that came into your quarterback position, a couple guys you found to run the ball, and really a couple receivers that seemed to stretch things out and open up the field for you a little bit. What do you see from that unit this season?
Well, I would expect us to be pretty solid. We've got 10 starters back off a pretty good offensive football team. Our receivers, I think Jesse Santiago's as good as there is in this league. Derek Yates had a great season. We've got 2 quarterbacks that have played a lot of football. We've got a running back that's actually played for 4 years. Grayson Williams up front, he'll be a 3-year starter. We had to play a freshman at left tackle last year, Tyler Wetterings, and he did a great job coming in. And you don't expect a freshman to start at left tackle for 10 games, and very proud of him. So we've got some pieces on offense. We've just got to put it all together.
And Coach will finish up here by taking a look at the league. A little bit different for the ODAC this season, and in that Catholic pulled out and went to the new MAC. But in 2018, we go right back to 8 squads in the league with Ferrum coming in. Talk a little bit about this season first and where you think Emory and Henry fits in the fray of the ODAC, and then what you see for the future with Ferrum coming into the league.
I think it's a great addition to get Ferrum in the league. It's good for everybody as far as travel and those type of things, and we needed for scheduling purposes. It helps everyone involved, and as far as where we fit, I think it's how fast we come together as a group. This is a team game. Do we have some good players? Yes. Do I like our football team? I do. But we've got to come together as a group, and if we can do that, I think we'll have some success. But, that's why you play them every Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining me today, and good luck this season.
Thank you so much.